大马近几年非常流行投资咕噜，而其中有很多是没有执照，而且更多是骗子。
证券监督委员会今年上半年接获1670宗，
他们潜藏在各种投资群里，通过 WhatsApp、Facebook、Telegram 等给你各种各样的投资建议，用 Tips 来等你上钩被骗。你误信他们赔了钱被套在高楼上面，他们也不用负责任。更可怕的是，还有很多是专门来诈骗你的。2022到2023年期间，单是线上投资诈骗的投诉增加了100%。有关当局拉黑的各种可疑网站、无执照咕噜，每个季度只能说是越来越多，但民众仍然非常相信。所以，当投资咕噜向你走来，我到底可以相信他的建议吗？感谢大马职业理财顾问工会 AFA 诚意邀约制作此影片，让我们一起来欢迎 AFA 的主席 John 和财政 Ethan， 让我们一起来提高投资意识吧。
So what is AFA? Association of Financial Advisors Malaysia. What is that?
Association of Financial Advisors is a trade association representing the licensed company of approved financial advisor by Bank Negara, and also the licensed financial planning firm of Securities Commission, and also the corporate unit trust advisors firm licensed by the Federation of Investment Managers Malaysia.
What is so important to have the license?
It's important to be licensed because financial advisory and financial planning business are regulated under Financial Services Act and Capital Market Services Act.
Otherwise it become illegal.
Yes, you can go to jail.
What is the difference? Why we need to make the financial advisor with license?
It depends on what do you want. If let's say you are seeking for an insurance product, you can get it from insurance agent. If you just need a unit trust plan, you can get it from a unit trust consultant. As an agent or consultant, right? I mean, they are with their principal. So basically, they are recommending what they are carrying with them. Okay, so for financial advisor and financial planners, we are independent. Basically, we work for our client. So we will see what does Lucas need. Then we source for the right product, source for the right thing to make your plan overall comprehensive. There may not be any products also. Okay, for example, Lucas may just have some cash flow management issue. We are just advising how you can adjust your spending, reallocate your investment. We are just acting in the interest of our client because we are paid by our client.
So the basis of a financial advisor and financial planners, the requirement for us is to represent the client. You know, like a doctor, right? You cannot see a doctor carry only one brand, right? You got my point. So those people who carry one brand is sales rep for Pfizer, for example, sales rep for AZAC, you know. So they are salesmen selling AZAC product, salesmen for selling Pfizer product. But as a doctor, your job is to do diagnostic, you know, KYC diagnostic, and analyze and do recommendation, and to fit financial tools, whether got financial tools or not, you know, to fit the financial tools across so many sophisticated brands.
Can you share with us some of the common fraudulent by this unlicensed practitioner?
So maybe when we talk about unlicensed, there are two categories. One is like those they are actually licensed but only to do certain things. But they because this group of people are still shouldn't use the title of financial advisor or financial planner. They should stick to agent or any other words. The term financial advisor and financial planners are actually specified in our act. So you need to have certain qualifications.
It's like lawyer and doctor.
Yeah, you can study law. But
you can be a law student but not a lawyer.
Yes, until you are called to the bar, right? Same thing. I mean the licensed person, we have to go through a long process to get our license. We have to go through our training. We have to go through our financial check. Bank Negara and SC actually need us to do a bankruptcy search. We even do up to secrets or CITOS check before a person is accepted to a firm to understand the financial status of the person. Next, we have to have our continuous professional development. Means we have to keep ourselves up to date. Every year we are required 20 hours of CPD. Let's say we carry out anything that is illegal, then of course we will lose our license, right? So once we lose our license, we cannot be in any of this product anymore.
Or not even, you cannot go and do insurance agent again.
It will be very hard.
Nowadays, a lot of financial gurus or KOLs that are also giving financial advice on internet. Is it illegal?
It is a very, how to say, subjective matter, quite grey in some way.
Because it's still new lah.
It's not new, okay?
It's not new.
A father can teach a son to do financial planning. Is it wrong for a father to teach a son?
Very good question.
Right?
You give specific advice or?
So that's debating. So when it comes to specific advice, then it's another story.
Recommendation of
Recommendation is
certain
specific advice.
How to define specific?
For example,
How specific?
okay, this you need to buy this stock at this time, this price. You know, or this stock you must exit now. Because you must take profit or cut loss, these are things. So these are specific advice.
Call of action is
Yes. So if you want to have a specific advice on stock, you need to be licensed. Not every licensed financial planner can be able to give specific advice on stock, but he must go through certain Securities Commission licensing exam, the module 7. You know, so to undertake specific advice on stocks.
If I were given this advice for free, I didn't charge, also cannot.
Whether a fee is charged or not, advice is advice.
In the act already mentioned whether a fee is charged or not.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's still not right.
Yeah, I want to ask if some investment guru, they tax money, but they didn't give specific advice.
Just teach you how to analysis the annual report of this company.
They are selling courses lah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is, I think, something that Mr. John already mentioned just now. It's sort of education provider.
But
so,
if they got a Telegram or WhatsApp group, they give you like
You should buy this,
you should buy that, then that one need license.
what I'm thinking is, because the advancement of technology lah, the act have not covered everything lah. So before this, all these things was not so rampant, right? The act has not covered everything. So at this moment, I think maybe we have to improve on that part from our regulators lah.
There are a lot of grey areas because you want to say Telegram group, that's a chat group only. We cannot say, is that a specific advice?
It seems to be specific lah.
Just now we're speaking of unlicensed practitioner, but how to define unlicensed? We met a lot of agents or what they told us they have the CFP certificate. Isn't that sufficient already?
CFP is a professional designation certificate in financial planning. It is not a license. It is not a license. It's a qualification only, but doesn't
just like
carry.
Bachelor of Engineering.
Lecturer of engineering. I cannot say I'm engineer now. So a CFP holder, an accountant can go to FPAM to get his CFP education, pass the exam and have a CFP mark. During COVID-19, I think there's a lot of people want to nothing to do, at home, So they scroll Facebook. Hey, I want to attend CFP course. Having a CFP or RFP just to show that you have a qualification in financial planning doesn't mean that you are a licensed financial planner. So am I. I have IPPC with Institute of Chartered Banker. The PK, part of PKMC under the Chartered Banking, AICB. So I have certification from Institute of Chartered Banker. Can I call myself a banker? Or can I call myself a chartered banker? Cannot, right? I'm still a licensed financial planner. I cannot claim myself as a chartered banker.
Talking about they want to find a licensed financial advisor, I think many people think that you guys are quite expensive. How much did you guys charge?
Do you have like
Why don't you all go for a licensed doctor or a licensed lawyer? Maybe they will charge lower. No, right? I mean this is professional. Okay, of course we don't have a standard scale of fee lah. I would like to emphasize this lah. Cheap may cost you more later lah.
Last time he made one.
Oh, you made one, is it?
Yeah.
He charged you like 10% of his capital.
Okay. If I give my money for him to
manage.
Okay, there are a few things that as a financial planner advisor can charge lah. The first one will be like to chart your financial blueprint, or a plan lah. Okay, to prepare a plan. Just like before you build your house, you want to draw a plan, right? So you say the fee, right? Depend on which architect you're looking for, correct? So same thing, depend on how experienced or how much the advisor is being sought after lah. Roughly in the market, I would say that it starts from 2,000 to 3,000 up to more than 10,000.
You mean the blueprint?
Yeah, to prepare the blueprint itself. The other one is, I think what you mentioned just now is like asset under management. Means that he helped you to manage your asset. To be honest, 10%, which I think is a bit high lah. Because typically, investment portfolio give a return about maybe range from conservative one maybe 4 to 6, aggressive one maybe more than 10. Okay, that is in long term lah. So to charge at 10% is quite high. I think our typical one is about 0.5% to 1.5 or 2%.
Oh.
Depending on the size of the amount.
No.
Unless one thing if let's say it's a performance fee, that is totally different.
Okay.
Means he tell you that, okay, I think I can do this much. Let's say he can tell you that I can help you to manage a 6% return. Anything above 6%, I want a share of profit. That is totally different, right?
Okay. I have a question. Is AFA the only board recognized in Malaysia? If I was graduate overseas and I obtain a license or financial advisor there, maybe UK, can I practice here in Malaysia?
Each country got their own laws and guidelines, and own acts. So in Malaysia, if you want to act as a financial advisor, you need to obtain a license in Malaysia.
So overseas is not recognized in Malaysia.
It's not like a degree, whether to be engineer, right? Your degree, whether it's recognized here. If recognized, then you can register with. This is totally different. Even you come back from wherever it is, so you can still take this professional certificate recognition here. If you're already practicing elsewhere, these two bodies, they are allowed some special treatment to someone who is already practicing. So you just need to do some challenge status, or shortened course, whereby you need and you do some maybe examination, and then maybe you will shorten your process lah. But anyhow, you still need to. Yes.
So how can our audience differentiate whether they got license or not?
Or financial advisor, you can go to Bank Negara website. Once you go there, just go to the search. You search for list of financial advisor representative. Then you will get a PDF. It's updated every 2 months.
Almost every month.
Now almost every month. I just checked before I'm here. As of end of July, it's only 1532. 1,532 whole Malaysia.
So little
Yeah, so little only. Yeah.
Why we make so many?
Sorry, we are talking about those listed one. So if let's say for licensed financial planner, you can check on the Security Commission's website.
So approximately we have 1,004, 1,005 licensed financial planners under the SC.
Is it sufficient?
Of course not enough lah. So let's say from the insurance distribution channel, right? From the Liam side and the MTA side, they have around 80,000 to 120,000 insurance agent and Takafu agent in aggregate. So around 100 to 120 in aggregate, everything. So for financial advisor, we currently have 1,000, 500.
So it's actually imbalanced.
Yeah, it's very imbalanced, So because this is a professional channel, advisory channel, of course, I hope that it can grow to 50,000, 60,000 one day.
The insufficient, is it because of the industry doesn't really value the license? Because if it is important, then of course the company will ask their employee to go get the license.
Or is it because your exam is too hard?
You have to pass them.
So of course there are multiple issues that lead to numbers are so few now. One thing, because financial advisory and financial planning, you see, involve so many acts, financial and it's a sophisticated channel. So in terms of regulatory changes and fine tuning of guidelines, and code of acting, those guidelines transfer, all these regulatory matters, it takes time. It takes time to mature. I mean, in terms of regulations, guidelines, operation standards, these sort of things. So currently moving forward, I think you would like to ask what's moving forward, right? Okay, so so currently moving forward to grow the industries further. Our regulators, Bank Negara and Securities Commission, under their blueprints and capital markets master plan, we are doing consolidation of license. So streamlining and consolidation of license will be a significant milestone for the industry. I expected it will grow very, very fast after that, with the streamlining of license. Yeah.
Any ads?
So I think for those people who are eager to join this industry, please volunteer yourself and to grow the industry together. And for the consumer, I know because of the supply is not enough, 1,500. So we are here to educate the public that there is actually approved financial advisory professionals by central banks and also licensed financial planners from the Securities Commission to provide you with proper advice. Don't get scammed, protect yourself and engage a professional. That's a very important thing.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.